12-day trip for the Sixers. It's coming up. Embiid against Allen. Joel struggling with his shot. That is Wade, who could shoot a little bit. That is Collin Sexton, who could shoot very well. Simmons, good hustle in front of Dean Wade, unable to save it. The Cavaliers will keep it. Out of Auburn. And Simmons, of course, attached to Sexton, and Sexton is a problem as a driver. Last 4 games shooting at a 48% clip from beyond the arc. Right here has to deal with Simmons. Bursting in there was Korkmaz, and finally it's Collin Sexton. Bursting in there was Korkmaz, and finally it's Collin Sexton. Sexton that time compliments.
His mid-range game is awesome, and he'll go out to the three-point line when he starts feeling it. Gotta stop that pass. The second time they've made that pass, and they've stolen that pass.
Curry will pull up from everywhere, misses that shot. Embiid with the offensive rebound, trims the Cavs lead to 1.
What would you rather do? I'd rather go up against Joel Embiid in a transition than in half court. So let's run and get some easy buckets. We won't have to worry about facing him in the half court set. Again, that deep penetration causes that contact.
That time Sexton smothered by the Sixers defense.
Again, that deep penetration causes that contact.
That time Sexton smothered by the Sixers defense.
Again, that deep penetration causes that contact.
That time Sexton smothered by the Sixers defense. Here the Cavaliers now out of the timeout. J.B. Bickerstaff standing pat with his lineup. Darius Garland, a second year from Vanderbilt. Plus a weird place on the floor to try to throw it in.
Yeah. It's not what you'd normally draw up.
Sixers fans, with Xfinity Mobile, you could save hundreds on the most reliable network nationwide. Your wireless, your rules, only with Xfinity Mobile. One of the most dynamic guards in today's NBA.
That's saying something.
Yes, it is.
Both of those guys getting a little workout in.
Simmons having it rejected by McGee. We mentioned historically a good shot blocker. And there they are in transition again. 13 fast break points already for the Cavaliers. Number 35, the starter Isaac Okoro is back in for Lamar Stevens.
Too easy.
True that.
On that play too, referees twice now not giving Ben the benefit of the doubt on that contact. Wow.
Sexton once again off the bounce. Cleveland also second in the NBA in points in the paint per game to Memphis.
You hit jumpers and then sometimes they come out of that zone because what they try to force you to do, you actually wind up being good at. Nice rebound from Furkan. Sexton with a tough shot.
Back doors open. Korkmaz in and out.
Saw Allen there and had to get it up over his outstretched arms. This guy, man.
Again in transition, Collin Sexton. Only 2 games this year because of a calf strain. Time Sexton, good defense on him, and Embiid on the case. Past the halfway point of the second. Embiid, again missing from point-blank range, but again he is fouled. Sixers need a nice little, and that'll help. They need a nice little late first half push. Embiid now with 21 points in the game. Yet another 20-point half for him as Sexton is able to answer at the other end, give him 16.
Good movement without the ball. That time Wade, the defender, caught napping. Mike saw the back of his head and just took off. Nice hard cut.
Simmons off the Sexton miss. By the way, 3 personals now on Embiid as Simmons hits the deck. And now the Sixers can not only tie, but take the lead for the first time.
It's been a good quarter after getting on the same page. 15 minutes of deliberation and discussion. That one, though.
His 4th 3 of the season in only 7 tries.
Well, it may have hesitated, but it looked fluid. Looked like he'd been working on that. been working on that.
Oh, Green scrambling back and leaving Collin Sexton feeling rejected. Doc Rivers hoping perhaps he can provide some energy here against the smaller Cavalier guards like this guy who snuck past Matisse Thybulle. We're talking about Collin Sexton, who lead Brooklyn by a half game. The Nets have won, count them, 8 straight. Korkmaz 1 of 3. Still time here, and they're going to get a layup out of it.
The fourth quarter is underway. Maxey hands off and finds Thybulle. Now Milton. Milton falls down.
Thybulle all over Sexton, who's been relatively quiet. Missing in tight. Milton and the Sixers with possession.
Give me that ball.
Windler, meanwhile, gets to the bucket. Ooh. The Cavs recapture the lead.
The back of his head and just took off for the basket. Nice pass from Dwight.
Sexton lost it, looking for the foul, none forthcoming. Sexton lost it, looking for the foul, none forthcoming. Thybulle lobbing for Howard, who had a mismatch but couldn't make the catch.
Pull it out, create the spacing, and give it to Big Joel.
And beat off the Sexton miss. Good defense on Okoro. Now Sexton, got to watch him. 3 to shoot. Simmons locked on him, forcing the outside shot. It's the best you could do on Collin Sexton. Sexton with Embiid on patrol. A whistle and an offensive foul, I believe, on Sexton as Simmons took a tumble. Sexton with Embiid on patrol. A whistle and an offensive foul, I believe, on Sexton as Simmons took a tumble. And 2 at the line for their best free throw shooter at 80%, Collin Sexton.
Sexton, one of those guys, Mark, that I believe as fast with the basketball. But Sexton somehow manages to stay lightning quick.
Sixers holding a mere 1-point lead. Sexton for the lead.
Wow.
Buries the 3.
Nice.
Gigantic 3 for Collin Sexton and Cleveland.
You know why it looked like that? Because he was being held. That's why.
Sexton another 3. Need a rebound here, and it's Shake Milton. And now the Sixers looking to go in front. You get 5 seconds to get it in. It's Allen. Sexton, 2 to shoot. Sexton for 3. Need a rebound. Embiid guiding it. Simmons all over Sexton. Nice look inside and a nice finish by the rookie Isaac Okoro.
Can't get caught napping on the weak side. Ben busting his tail playing defense, and then to have it collapse.
A minute gone in the overtime. Sexton loose, got it done with a left hand. And a timeout called by the Sixers. Green take it over against Sexton. Denied by Embiid. Simmons giving it up. Embiid charging in. Threatening to beat the Sixers here. Needs something out of the timeout. And a whistle. Keep in mind now the Cavaliers are in the penalty.
Garland with the solid handle.
Sexton at it again. Need a rebound here in traffic. It's the Philly native Lamar Stevens. The foul was committed before the ball was thrown in. That's not good because you get a free throw from anyone on the team and the ball back.